welcome back to my channel. As the title reads, this is an unboxing of the Hermès Oran sandal. I've been eyeing this piece for a little while now, maybe about a year. And as my birthday approaches, and I'm using approaches very loosely here. My birthday's in March, so. And for all of us who were born in March, you know, I feel like this is a time for us to, you know, reclaim our time, because last year, you know, this whole pandemic shut things down right before our birthdays. So we deserve nice things. So I went ahead, purchased the Hermès Oran sandals. I'm gonna insert a clip, then I'll get into the details in a second. So needless to say, I already unboxed it, so it won't be a live unboxing. Couldn't wait. But just give you a little background about the experience, and then get into some details about the sandals. So I did actually go into the store to make my purchase. In order to do so, you actually have to book in advance, reserve a slot, and then come into the store. But that process was pretty simple. I went to the Boston location, and so booked it online, or at least had to call in actually, leave a voicemail. They called back within, I would say 15 minutes literally, and then scheduled me to come in for the next day, I believe it was. They had a few time slots, and so I knew already exactly what I wanted. So that made it very simple. They confirmed that they had it in stock. Wasn't sure what my size, but asked them to set a few aside. The in-store experience, like I said, is pretty simple. Obviously, pandemic. So there was face masks and all the whole nine upon entering. But let's get into the sandals details. So excited. Anyways, so for just to kind of get the general sense. So I don't know if you can see this, but come on, focus. All right, so this is the ribbon detail. I only show this because I know some folks down the line, you do want to resell, and so keeping the packaging is always beneficial and increases the value of your resale. So just so you know, this does include like raised detail. So if you are also buying it on the resale market and someone is providing you with, you know, the original boxing, just wanted to make sure that you are familiar with all the details that are included. So here's my baby. I went ahead and got the white sandals. There are a whole bunch of colors, so it was pretty hard, but I feel like white against my skin tone is gonna be chef's kiss, so I went ahead with that. I might buy more down the line, and I also, just for the sake of show and tell, will show you this in pink as well, since my sister actually ordered a pair. Here she goes. So it comes in, each sandal is in this packaging. The bag, high quality. I love how thick it actually is. Just for storing purposes, as you know, like these are, or you might know, the sandals are actually leather, and so in order to preserve your leather, when you're not wearing it, it's best to store it in a spot with very low light. So this bag actually, I've seen other packaging where it's not as thick, and so it kind of change the shade of your item, and so this is a good sign. I'm excited if you can't tell. So here they go. detail. So let me start off with one of the most important details, which is price. These retail for $630. And I've seen a few resale pricing. It's usually very close to the actual retail price. And so I think in those cases, if anybody is interested in the pre-loved market, not necessarily worth it to me for you to go about purchasing this for resale. I mean, it's $630. If they knock off about $30 to $40 off, I think you might as well just get it fresh, brand new pair. But just my 2 cents there. But after tax, it amounted to $658. So it's actually like a tan stitching that's included in the sandal. I got these in a size 39.5. So it's kind of funny in the store. I mean, I'm usually a size like 9, right? And so in the store, I put it on size 9. I don't know, girl. I don't know if it's because of this like open slot right here. I kind of have wide feet, but yeah, I don't know, girl. I was kind of slipping and sliding in that size 9. I said, oh no, baby. So I asked her for a half size. So these do come in half sizes. So that was great. Half size up. And that fit perfectly. I am not the type of girl who's interested in having her feet hanging out the back a little bit. I don't even want my feet close to the end. So 39.5 it was. So for each of these sandals, you'll see that there is a unique serial code, which is included immediately under here. Say it's on the left side of the shoe for the left foot and on the right side of the shoe for the right foot. So that's another additional detail for you to keep in mind, again, if you're interested in the pre-love market or if you want to authenticate your sandal. Obviously not going to flash my serial number code on here because I mean it's a unique serial code for each sandal, so not going to do that. As far as the quality goes, not sure if you could hear that, but it is like a thick wood detail. My sister actually plans on getting her pair, going to the cobbler and adding something to the bottom just to make sure that it's a little bit more slip resistant. I'm not as concerned about that. I mean, I don't plan on wearing these on any, like, it's actually more for the look for me, to keep it honest. So I plan on, you know, lounging by the poolside. I don't really get in the water, sis. So it's not going to be any of that for me. And so I'm not really concerned. But after my first or few wears, if I do notice that it is a bit slippery, I'm just not going to keep it that way, obviously. I'm going to go to the cobbler, get something added to the bottom. But for now, you know, when you go to the cobbler for things like this, they actually scrape it in order to add the materials to the bottom. So I want to keep my babies as fresh and as new as possible. So not doing that. So also for the sake of detail, here it goes. Here's the bottom. Says Hermès 39.5, made in Italy. As far as the material, I went with the smooth leather. I was told that the white is not available in the textured leather. You'll notice when you're on the site, there are a few that have more like a grainy raised leather, almost like if you're familiar with like the different material for like a Chanel purse, I will compare it to the caviar. So it's a little grainy in some ways, but I went with the smooth leather. Just thought that would like be very cute. If I was to go and get a color, I do think that the textured material looks a lot cuter. I don't know, it's really weird. Probably makes no sense. I don't know, girl, but to me it makes sense. So I do anticipate potentially getting another pair. I'll probably go with the signature orange, but not sure yet. As I mentioned, my sister also purchased a pair, so I will give you a look of that. So she purchased the pink. Hers is actually a size 38.5, but just wanted you to get a sense of how bright, how vibrant these are. Like, girl, I'm in love. These are so cute. Given the quality of these, I would say it's definitely worth the price. I mean, you can wear it throughout the summer. You can wear it to travel. I mean, it's sturdy. There's not necessarily a heel at the bottom, as you saw, but there is a little bit of raising. Let me see, there's like an additional half an inch or so. But I think these will be comfortable. So I definitely am excited to start wearing these. Like I mentioned, I will be wearing it on my vacation very soon. So stay tuned. I'll keep you updated about wear and tear, if there's any of that. So I'll keep you updated on if there's any wear and tear on any of this, but I'm very excited about this purchase. I think it was worth every penny so far. Obviously I haven't worn it yet, but I don't care. I already know it's worth every penny. And I mean, you know, normally you'll go and you might buy a pair of sandals for like $15–20. After a while, and maybe sometimes depending on where you get it from, quickly soon thereafter, it's like ripping a little bit, starting to look a little cheap, looking like the price that you paid for it. So I am, you know, trying to mitigate some of that, purchase something that I think will last a little bit longer, more quality. I'm investing in quality pieces, signature pieces, so I'm very excited to wear these. So yeah, this is my first, but not sure that's gonna be my last purchase. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope I encouraged you to go buy a pair yourself.